Injuries and limitations. And the question is, are they the same thing? Are they? No. So an injury can limit what you're able to do or how you're doing it. Maybe you've had a knee injury, a trip, a fall, and then depending on the degree of impact or trauma caused to that area, then it might limit how you use that limb. Maybe the body has to compensate for a while. Also, any kind of impact, even a fall kind of sideways or a trip over something, particularly with the head and the neck, maybe there's a little bit of whiplash or neck pain that's going on. So these are injuries and things that can happen. If you've broken anything, then maybe you've had to have it in plaster or pinned. So whilst the body's going through a recuperation process, then there is a limitation in terms of what you're able to do. Depending on the type of injury or if you've had any surgery, then again, there may be a limitation to what you're able to do. What's important, regardless of whether it's an injury that you've experienced or whether you've had surgery, then even if you haven't had those as well, it's important to listen to the body. So one of the things that I often say when I'm doing exercises or even if I'm giving a massage is to listen. So I use my hands to listen when I'm doing kinesiology or when I'm massaging, and eyes looking to see what is going on with your alignment. How is the relationship between all the different areas of the body when you're moving that arm, when you're moving that limb? Is there a point where it is either compensating or more bits that are moving than need to? And then how do we support the body when it needs that support? So a really good example in terms of limitations was when I went to do a handstand and fell on my head. And then the limitation was within my shoulder. So actually my shoulder strength and stability were not there. So I just had to be mindful over how much I used that arm, how much pressure did I do? And it wasn't that I couldn't put any pressure on, and it would actually vary from day to day. So depending on how much I had eaten, how much energy I already had, maybe how much sleep. So those basic kind of like life tools of, are you fed? Are you hydrated? Have you slept? How many other stresses are there like? What are the blood sugar? Are there any blood sugar imbalances? Where are you in the healing recovery journey? What are you doing to support that area of the body? All of that is important to be able to listen to, adapt and adjust for yourself when you need to.